Tacho. Incapuyi. And here's Valencia. And it's Caicedo. And they've got a throw.
Make this image realistic.
And here's Valencia. Gets good distance on it.
This image realistic.
That's a throw. Bakuna.
Thumbnail. Thumbnail.
Locadia.
YouTube thumbnail.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Rishedli Bazor. Bakuna. Bazor gently done. Locadia. Bakuna. That's a cute ball. Tacho clears it away. Ball is over the line. Caicedo. Estupinian. And he goes cross-field. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. That has been knocked clear. Leandro Bakuna. Leandro Bakuna shifted upfield. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And there's the shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bakuna. Leandro Bakuna. Moved on forwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He can get that clear. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's played forward.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Leandro Bakuna wins the duel this time. Locadia. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
Valencia! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Lovely feet. And it's Caicedo. He's in here! Takes aim and crosses. And it's gone back to the keeper. Estupinian, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. It is quite a run he's making here. And he's there to clear it. Great defending, strong and determined. Bakuna. That's really well manoeuvred. So we're still where we started right now. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Oh, good spread. It'll be a throw-in. Valencia. Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. Estupinian played towards the other side. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. Pacho, gently done. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he spark a counter here?
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Back into the middle. Goes to finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
there's a probing ball. Bakuna. Oh, that's neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Brennett, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
That's a good run he's making there. Cross in. Brilliantly cut out. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Aim forwards. Caicedo, played out to the right. And he's well positioned, and the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Proves too strong. Leandro Bakuna now looking to orchestrate a counter. Muscular approach does pay off here. Approaching the half-hour mark. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And the counter is on. Bakuna. That's an excellent interception. Looks to the other side. Locadia. Lobbed in behind. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nice physical challenge. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to cross. Corner. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Played towards the other side. And it's Caicedo. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Caicedo. Over to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Estupinian, and that's aimed into the middle. And he won't reach that. Bakuna. Into the channel. Gets into some space. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Valencia. Valencia! Decent hits and on target. And he'll shoot here! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Tacho chooses to go cross-field. Moved on forwards. Oh, sweet feet. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Valencia. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Brishedli Bazor. Leandro Bakuna. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Goes for a shot! Goal! Ecuador! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Ecuador have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Is onto it in a flash. Out towards the flank. And he's found... Shot! Surely! It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. That is a great pick out. He's got away. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Aim forwards. And here's Valencia. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Ecuador can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Ecuador definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. There's the shot! They've played it short. And the shot! Caicedo played out towards the right wing. And that has sent him sprawling. And it's Caicedo. Now who's going to be first to this? Driven forward. Estupinian. Does really well to win the ball there. Locadia. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. Out for a throw. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, nice touch. Real chance!
Bacuna usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Moved on forwards. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice control. And it's hoisted clear. Leandro Bacuna could move up a gear here. Always onto this. In cap, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. A searching ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bakuna. Brishedli Bazor. Bakuna, now he's off and running. Oh, they can break here. And he goes cross-field. Ball's gone out of play. Ecuador are still that goal to the good. Leandro Bakuna. Locadia. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Estupinian. Looks to the other side. Delivers with whip. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Estupinian. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a mighty effort! Just about up to the hour now. Nice looking ball. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Caicedo. Estupinian. Caicedo. He's in plenty of space here. And that is out of play. Aim forwards. Locadia. And now the breakaway. Clearly not happy with that. And it's Caicedo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And they can counter here. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Do have a chance to counter here. Spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. Caicedo. Estupinian played over towards the opposite flank. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Locadia. He is through, takes a shot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Caicedo. Caicedo looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's out for a goal kick. Bacuna. Locadia. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Valencia. And he's managed to get free. And he thumps it clear. Estupinian. And he's there to get it away. That's good running with the ball. He's through here. Estupinian gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. And here's Valencia. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
There's going to be another change here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Estupinian, forwards and with intent. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Oh, smashing header! Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. That's been slipped through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Estupinian. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Caicedo. Played out wide. That's good play. That has been knocked clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good spread. And he's heaved it away. That's very neat. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Has crossed into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Caicedo. He's gone for goal!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Ecuador are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Estupinian. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Ecuador making consecutive changes here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Valente. And the shot! Oh, that could cost them.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Clipped into space. And he's there to clear it.
Ecuador really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well read, nice interception. Caicedo. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Short changes him with that pass. Bakuna given the lift of his goal. Rushedli Bazor. Bazor forwards and with intent. Pacho. Played out wide. Now here's the delivery. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And it's been taken short. Incapie. Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Turns and goes back. Incapie. Final seconds, this has to be it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries to get it clear. Chooses to go back. And here's Valencia. Valencia shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pacho. Estupinian. Played towards the other side. Great work on the overlap. That has been knocked clear. Chance here to counter. Locadia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Leandro Bakuna. Bakuna. Leandro Bakuna. He's making a real surge on the left. Does really well to win the ball there. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looks to the other side. Caicedo. Pacho. Oh, good spread. He's free, he has got space. Played out to the right. Muscular approach does pay off here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Incapuyi. Caicedo. Pacho. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Caicedo. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Clears it away. Locadia. Proves too strong. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Caicedo. Estupinian. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He is just caressing the ball. Caicedo. Goes for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Aim forwards. And here's Valencia. Chance for a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bacuna. Bacuna. Oh, shooting chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Pacho. Moved on forwards. Leandro Bacuna. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
So who's he picking out? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's the chance to counter. Incapuyi. Tacho shifted upfield. And he goes cross-field. Oh, that's a nice ball. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. That's been drilled forward.
Jurgen Locadia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played towards the other side. Bakuna. Looking to break at pace. Oh, well measured. He's being and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Cleared away. Takes a shot! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Caicedo. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, that's neat. And he's heaved it away. Ecuador have got it back and they'll have another go. Bakuna. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. Caresses it through. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Estupinian, and he goes cross-field. Valencia. And the ball is out of play. And it's played forward. Now it's Locadia. And there's green grass ahead of him. Some good work on the right flank here. Great defending, strong and determined. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Leandro Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna shifted upfield.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's played forward. Now it's Valencia. Lobbed in behind. Estupinian. Nice control. Can he deliver? Oh, sweet feet. Estupinian puts too much behind that. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bacuna. Locadia. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Very nicely done. Played into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. Estupinian played over towards the opposite flank. Ecuador can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Valencia. Aim forwards. Could move up a gear here. Bacuna. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bacuna. And the counter is Bacuna! It's a loose ball.
But oh,
Strong running down that left flank. Into the channel. Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Leandro Bacuna. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. A probing pass. He's shifting through the gears here. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. They've played it short. And here's Leandro Bacuna. Bacuna. And it's Bacuna. That's a good ball. Leandro he's gone for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Estupinian. Out for a throw. Now who's going to be first to this? And out it comes again. Caicedo. Incapuyi. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Calmly anticipates. Bakuna. And that's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Played in with big chance! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Caicedo. And it's played forward. Looks to the other side. Lovely bit of skill. Estupinian. Estupinian has it in a wide position. Played out wide. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to... takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the pass is intercepted. Chance here to counter. Bazor plays it short. And they've got rid. Incapuyi. Tacho forwards and with intent. And that's been won straight back. Estupinian. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Estupinian gets into some space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Caicedo. Takes the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Leandro Bakuna. Rishedli Bazor. Aim forwards. Pacho. Caicedo. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Caicedo shifted upfield. Do have a chance to counter here. Bacuna, nice looking ball. Tacho can get it clear. Caicedo. Tacho. Caicedo. Estupinian. Estupinian chooses to go cross-field. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Played in. Referee's given a throw. Time for a change in personnel. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bacuna with the clearance. Estupinian. And it's lofted through here. That has been knocked clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. It's anyone's ball now. Caicedo played out towards the right wing. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Real chance here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo. Does really well to win the ball there. Ecuador can try it again now.
Oh.
Cleared away. Leandro Bacuna. Oh, they could break here. Succumbs to the pressure. Incapuyi. Caicedo. Estupinian. Caicedo. That's good play. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Estupinian. A chance to play it in. There are a few waiting for it. Looking for a decent ball in. Ball driven towards the far post. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's trying the shot. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Oh, that is a bit special. So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Caicedo. Ecuador still chasing a one-goal deficit here. A heavy challenge.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Moved on forwards. The message, Ecuador have a free kick. And the ball's come loose here. Caicedo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Drives it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's tidy. Oh, good spread. That's very neat. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he spark a counter here? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Time to deliver. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Locadia. And here's Valencia. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw-in. It's a promising position. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Estupinian. Oh, such a clever touch. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tacho wins the duel this time. Bakuna. So what can they make of this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There will be a throw-in. Bakuna is there, and he can get that clear. Estupinian. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to clear it. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's searching through. Bakuna. And he's managed to get free. Tacho getting this one clear. Caicedo. Locadia. Ball's played through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now here's the delivery. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Valencia! Oh, it's come loose. Danger averted for now. Tacho. He's got away. And the finish! Estupinian gets it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Valencia played into space. And he's onside. There are a few waiting for it. And it's played in here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, super find. This looks promising. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Oh, what a climb! Gets good distance on it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Showing good feet. Chooses to go back. Gets it away. And that's a throw-in. Oh, played right into his path. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Turns and goes back. Crosses it in here. Clears it away.
Ecuador really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo.
Ecuador have certainly approached the game in the right way and relentlessly pursuing their equaliser. They've come close on several occasions now, and they may well get it by the time the final whistle goes.
Ecuador are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Aim forwards.
Ecuador really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Caicedo. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Knocks it out wide.
Ecuador really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's there to get it away. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bakuna, oh, good spread. There's the shot! Incapuyi.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Here's the chance to cross. Oh, Nice touch. And that has been cleared. And it's Caicedo. Chance! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Bakuna. Oh, a delicate
Gimana
chip
sih?
through.
Ano to?
Bakuna crosses it in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's in a great position. Incoming delivery. There's the header! It's there! They have stolen level at the last! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
All square again into the dying minutes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Brishedli Bazor. Bakuna. Incapuyi. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. No, that's overhit. Estupinian cuts out the pass. Leandro Bakuna. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Locadia. Valencia. Valencia played out to the left flank. That's a good run down the left. Tries to get it clear. In again. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now it's Valencia. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Having turned the game... And that is that. Ecuador have been forced to do it the hard way, but they... The whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Estupinian. Knocks it out wide. In it comes. And that's an excellent interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. And it's hoisted clear. Lovely bit of skill. Caicedo gets rid without sophistication. Pacho. Pacho played over towards the opposite flank. No, that's too long. Richedli Bazor. Leandro Bacuna. Bacuna. And it's Bacuna. Played out wide. Leandro Bacuna. Good chance here! And that's off target.
Bacuna probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Incapuyi. Incapié shifted upfield. Clears it away. Leandro Bacuna. Aim forwards. Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. Oh, that's nice. And they've got rid. Oh, nice touch. Bacuna. Played with finesse. Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Incapié looks to the other side.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Into the channel. Nice interception, well timed. Leandro Bacuna. And it's played forward. Out towards the flank. And it's Caicedo. Ecuador, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, such a clever touch. Knocks it out wide. Caicedo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Played towards the other side, is onto it in a flash. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Very nicely done. And that's aimed into the middle. Leandro Bacuna. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Capie chooses to go cross-field. Caicedo. And here's Valencia. Valencia! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Valencia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Does really well to win the ball there. Pacho. Capie, gently done. And that's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Locadia. Can he finish? That has been knocked clear. Cuts out the pass. That has been cut short. Bakuna.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Incapie attempts a clearance. Bakuna. And he's cut it out. Stupinian shifted upfield. Valencia. And it's Bakuna. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Valencia. Can he spark a counter here? Proves too strong. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's going to go a long way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Estupinian, and play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brichedli Bazor.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Valencia. Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Caicedo. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And he goes cross-field. Valencia. Showing good feet. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Going for goal! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw! And it's Ecuador who go ahead! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, sweet feet. That'll be a throw-in. Bakuna. It's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ecuador, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Incapie, aim forwards. And it's Bakuna. And the counter is on. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Oh, a delicate chip through. Can he latch on to this? A header! He scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Ecuador are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Locadia. Out to the right. That is lovely. Ball swung in. Incapie can get it clear. Leandro Bakuna. And it's Bakuna. Now it's Locadia.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Great run on the overlap here. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Bajor tries to clear. Tries to get it clear. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Ecuador really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Ecuador ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's on a charge. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Valencia. He's shifting through the gears here. Estupinian. Nice control. Nice physical challenge. Oh, they could break here. And it's Bacuna. And now the breakaway. And it's played forward. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Leandro Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Looking here to chip it through. Valencia! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And here's Valencia. That's a good ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. And they can counter here. Bacuna. Clipped into space. They get a throw in. Incapuyi. Bacuna. Here's a chance! Could be danger here. It's gone for a throw-in. Estupinian. Tacho, forwards and with intent. Caicedo. Estupinian. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Valencia. Caicedo. Caicedo played out towards the right wing. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ecuador have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Leandro Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bacuna really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Locadia. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now that's well seen too. Bacuna. It's Bacuna! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That'll be a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Succumbs to the pressure. Hincapié shifted upfield. That's been slipped through. Now it's Locadia. And the finish! Chong wins the duel this time. Real chance! Valencia. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Valencia. Over to the left. That's tidy. Estupinian. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Flings in across. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Valencia. That's a nicely weighted pass. Danger averted for now. Hit into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Bacuna getting this one clear. Aim forwards. Now it's Locadia. Now what about a counter-attack? And he's running, he's having a shot! Good save, keeper read that well.
Jurgen Locadia really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Hincapié, gently done. Oh, good spread. Spread out to the left. Valencia with the delivery. And he's there to get it away. In again. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. There will be a throw-in. Estupinian. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Played in deep. And he's got his range wrong there. Chong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Proves too strong. Oh, that's a nice ball. Shapes to shoot! Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Caicedo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Serves up across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Moved on forwards. Valencia, now he's off and running. Bakuna. Forward it goes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
wins the duel this time. Chong. Bakuna. Locadia. Played out to the right. And that's a throw-in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He is just caressing the ball. Time to deliver. Chooses to go back. Now there's the shot! Estupinian with the clearance. Cross into the box. Tacho, forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Estupinian gets across to intercept that. Tacho. Out to the left it goes. Estupinian, played towards the other side. Hoisted, oh, smashing header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Ecuador are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So, what can they make of this? Steaming on goalwards.
Huh?
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. He can get that clear. Chance here to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Clears it away. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a shot! Into the last 5 minutes. Chong. Locadia. Oh, well measured. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Chong. Over to the left. And it's played into the middle. And the keeper has it. And it's Valencia. Valencia. A searching ball out wide. Do have a chance to counter here. Brishedli Bazor. That's really well manoeuvred. Chong played through into space. Chong. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have got ourselves a game here. Chong! Chong! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That's a cute ball. Estupinian. Estupinian. And that is that. Ecuador pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the manager still looks as if he has a thing or two to be said, but I think inside he's got to be very, very happy. It's a result business after all, and you can't ask for more on that front. He might already be thinking ahead now.
On the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fellow, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot, but it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Incapuyi. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. Brichedli Bazor. Leandro Bacuna, gently done.
Jurgen Locadia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pacho. Incapuyi. Incapie. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Leandro Bacuna. Shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Jurgen Locadia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, smashing header! And that has been clubbed away. And across it goes. Can he finish? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Incapie gets it away. Estupinian. Caicedo. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Bacuna. Estupinian. Incapuyi. Ball's gone out of play. Caicedo tries to dink it through. Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. Nice control. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Leandro Bacuna. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ball's played through. Oh, good spread. There are a few waiting for it. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now here's the delivery. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's managed to get free. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's aimed into the middle. And out it comes again. And that's been won straight back. Caicedo. Estupinian. Incapuyi. Bakuna trying to keep this in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. Valencia! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Azog forwards and with intent. Valencia! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's played forward. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great position here. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Estupinian herring after the ball here. Can he deliver? Gets the shot away! Do have a chance to counter here. Aim forwards. Bazog attempts a clearance. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's played forward. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's Caicedo. Out to the right. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. Valencia. Estupinian. Elects to cross. Could be danger here. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two. Chooses to go back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And they can counter here. Wins the duel this time. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Locadia. And it's Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. He's got a big chance, surely! Bazorg plays it short. Caicedo gets it clear. Played out wide. That's very neat. Bacuna. And there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He can get that clear.
I remember this image.
Oh, sweet feet. And it's Bacuna. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for a shot! That's really well cleared. Caicedo. Estupinian. Estupinian shifted upfield.
আগের ছবিটির মতো করে
Bacuna forwards with intent.
তৈরি করে দেন।
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caicedo, aim forwards. And it's Valencia. Over to the left. And that's a dangerous ball. And that was very necessary. Ecuador have reclaimed it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Incapuyi. Incapie, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Leandro Bacuna. Played into the middle. He's dealt with that well. And it's played forward. Now it's Valencia. Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Great run on the overlap here. Lofted in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Camera, position, player position.
Oh, off the bar! Gets it away.
Camera position,
Moved on forwards. Clearly not
And
happy with that.
player
And
position.
he's away. And then big chance! Must be! Big
Kayak
chance!
কিরকম?
Oh,
শুধুমাত্র
denied! Brilliantly!
সামান্য একটু
Really looked
পরিবর্তন
sharp
হবে।
there, didn't he? That's very well played.
প্লেয়ারের মুভমেন্ট।
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. That wasn't the greatest of balls. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Is onto it in a flash. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He is just caressing the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's there to clear it. Capier. Locadia. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it out wide. That's a good run he's making there. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Bacuna. That has been cut short. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ecuador certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Nice physical challenge. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Leandro Bacuna has got himself a free kick. And he's going direct. It's a good run down the right. And he's making progress on the ball. It is quite a run he's making here. And he's got his range wrong there. That's really well manoeuvred.
Example.
Bacuna.
Example image.
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Ecuador worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Real chance! Can he spark a counter here? Caicedo. And here's Valencia. Leandro Bacuna. Calmly anticipates. Caicedo played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bacuna.
Seni katma belirli baca görünüyor. Eski baca mı? Bilgisayarcık göstermiyor yani. Anlamadım.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play
Whatever,
and he gave
Barry,
him no
whatever.
chance to get on the turn.
Estupinian shifted upfield. Bacuna. Leandro Bacuna. Now it's Locadia. Oh, good spread. And it's lofted through here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played out to the right. And the shot! Bacuna. Moved on forwards. Caicedo. Incapuyi. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Cross goes in there. And here comes the corner. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the right. So who's he picking out? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Caicedo. Caicedo. Estupinian. And he goes cross-field. Turns and goes back. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Bakuna attempts a clearance. That'll be a throw.
প্লেয়ারগুলোর জার্সি কালার একই থাকবে।
Valencia! Well, that is rather wayward.
প্লেয়ারগুলোর জার্সি কালার একই রকম থাকবে।
Bazog aim forwards.
এবং এই ছবিটি
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Bakuna chasing after it.
এর
Bakuna is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Spread out to the left. Bakuna. Almost an hour gone. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Muscular approach does pay off here. Chong. Tacho gets good distance on it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Only partially clear. That's good play. Oh, good spread. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Bakuna. Now it's Locadia. Played out to the right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rishedli Bazor. And it's played forward. Oh, a delicate chip through. And they've got rid. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball swung in. Caicedo clears it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Caicedo. Out to the right. And a
দেশের
chance!
পতাকা এবং দেশের নাম
Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He
Sure.
probably had more time
Niçin
than he
dikkat edin?
realised.
Moved on forwards. Chong. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. Proves too strong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He has found the way through. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Caicedo. Shot a goal! It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. He's in a... Can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's out for a goal kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Estupinian. Estupinian played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he cuts out the supply. Locadia. Cuts out the pass. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Could move up a gear here. Bakuna. Now it's Locadia. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chong. nicely done. Strong running down that left flank. Aim forwards. Ecuador really will have to throw everything at this now. Tries a measured ball. And he's cut it out. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Ecuador are making a change now. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And it's been taken short. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Cleared away. Played into the box.
Ecuador clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. That is lovely. Oh, it's come loose.
Ecuador really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Valencia. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Caicedo. Estupinian. Played in with purpose. He's there to get rid. Ecuador have got it back and they'll have another go. Brichedli Bazor.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Bakuna. He can run onto that. Now it's Locadia. Oh, good spread. Gets a good foot in there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Ecuador clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pacho. Pacho, gently done. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he decides to cross it. And that's been repelled. That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. chance! And he's heaved it away. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And he's there to get it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's been given away. That's been slipped through. Chong! Chong! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Clipped into space. That's an excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
উপরের ছবিটির মতো করে এই ছবিটি
Moved on forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Oh, that is a bit special. So the first goal of the game. Caicedo. Two minutes to be added on. And it's played forward. Estupinian. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone.
and make more realistic.
Brishedli Bazor. That's really well manoeuvred. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Ecuador simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly...
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot, but it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Moved on forwards. Locadia. Cross needs to be... climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Oh, what a climb! It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, look at the space here. Takes a shot! There it is!
Make me this miss prompt.
The keeper deserves some sympathy
Prompt.
there. He may not have seen that
Prompt.
until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Estupinian. Estupinian played over towards the opposite flank. Aimed in towards the centre. He's there to get rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Caicedo. And the ball's come loose here. Aim forwards.
No need to play name
Leandro Bacuna.
and jersey number.
Goes for the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Caicedo. And it's played forward. Now the ball in. Brishedli Bazor. Bacuna. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Leandro Bacuna does really well to win the ball there. What a throw in. Cross goes in there. And the keeper has it. In Capulli. Caicedo forwards and with intent. Ecuador are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Pacho. Ecuador already trailing, and we've barely begun. Looks to the other side. Too much on that, it's gone out. Leandro Bacuna. Bacuna. Locadia. Bajor gets across to intercept that. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Pacho. Pacho shifted upfield. And that is out of play. Out to the right. Gets into some space. So who's he picking out? Across it goes. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Estupinian. Estupinian chooses to go cross-field. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well read, and the danger is averted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he spark a counter here? Bacuna looking to add to his goal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Valencia. Estupinian. And he goes cross-field. There are a few waiting for it. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Caicedo. Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's found him in space. Caicedo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Estupinian. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
World Cup.
That's tidy.
FIFA World Cup.
Good
26.
defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well,
Just
Peter.
the
It's a real show of discipline.
ব্যবহার করুন।
And he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. Played towards the other side. And here's Valencia. That's very neat. Can he deliver? That's a good ball. And that was very necessary. Clearly not happy with that. Caicedo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A lot of space ahead of him. And it's hoisted clear. And the counter is on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. Caicedo wins the duel this time. And the shot! Bakuna, gently done. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. He can get that clear. Out of play for a throw. Estupinian looks to the other side. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Leandro Bakuna. Nice looking ball.
Small.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's come loose. Some good work on the right flank here. They've won a corner. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Estupinian chooses to go cross-field. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Caicedo. Ecuador are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's really well cleared. Well timed, excellent interception. Bakuna played out towards the right wing. Valencia providing an outlet on that flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Valencia. He is through here.
Remote live awal में.
Leandro Bakuna. Bakuna. He's gone for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Valencia. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a throw. And that's been won straight back. That's good running with the ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's having a go against the crossbar. That was travelling.
Oh, and the keeper didn't have that coverage, you know. He can start breathing again now, I think.
Bakuna. That is lovely. Bakuna. He is just caressing the ball. He's found a way through. Proves too strong. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least...
There's the start of the second half.
Ecuador can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He has a look up. Caicedo. And it's Valencia. Valencia. He's got plenty of space out wide here. A chance to play it in. Firmly met. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately he's having a shot! Time to deliver. Here's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Valencia. And here's Valencia. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Bakuna chips it through. Bakuna is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And they've got a throw. Played in deep.
Ecuador clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gets it away. Hit into the middle.
FIFA World Cup 26.
Knocks it out wide.
Air ball,
Estupinian.
football, ব্যবহার করুন।
Locadia.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Aim forwards. And that's a throw-in. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Leandro Bakuna. Deftly away. Oh, good spread. Ecuador still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Caicedo. Estupinian. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's really well manoeuvred. Brishedli Bazor. Leandro Bacuna. Now it's Bacuna. Pacho. And here's Valencia. Clipped into space. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's played forward. And it's Bacuna. Played out to the right. Can he get onto this? Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And he's on a charge. Keeps on running. And that's out of reach. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Shot from
Caicedo.
shot name this time.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Ecuador really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Very nicely done. Oh, that's a real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bacuna. Bacuna. And he's onside. There's the shot! Leandro Bacuna. And they can counter here. Pacho forwards and with intent. Decent progress down the left. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Played it again. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Lovely, now then. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Caicedo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Moved on forwards. Up towards the front line. Estupinian. And here's Valencia. Oh, nice touch. Oh, good spread. Played down the flank. Swings in across. And that has been knocked clear. It's anyone's ball now. Lovely feet. Danger averted for now. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he latch on to this? Ecuador have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Richedli Bazor. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Bacuna. Over to the left. And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Bacuna has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And he's there to clear it. Shapes to shoot! Cleared without complication.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Leandro Bacuna. That's an imaginative pass. And it's hoisted clear. Shoots! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Caicedo. Hincapié, gently done. Leandro Bacuna. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Valencia. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely bit of skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That looks a good header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Ecuador are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That's been slipped through. Great defending, strong and determined.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cleared away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tacho cuts it out. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Valencia. Played into space out wide. Tries to get it clear. Aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Well read, nice interception. The final 5 minutes. And the finish!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Always onto this. Valencia. He's shifting through the gears here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Driving on, a real charge here. He's got away. And he whips it in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And it's Bacuna. Does really well to win the ball there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's managed to get free. That's good defending, very good defending.
Ecuador really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Estupinian. That's good play. They need to get it in quick. It is now or never. Time is against them. Caicedo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So here comes a substitution.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both